What up? What it do, people? We are back with the end of day pulse wave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous Pulse Wave Price Trigger reports. And yes, the reports are out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you go to PulseWaveTrading.com, you can go ahead and log into your dashboard, and all the goodies are there waiting for you. That's right. Everything is there waiting for you. All you have to do is log in. All right. So this week is an interesting week because we got FOMC. And of course, we're already into earnings and all that other stuff. So because of that, markets are going to be doing what they do. Now, today was Monday. Mondays are, or should I say, they have the potential to be interesting. Mondays can be boring, or Mondays can be black, where the market just crashes. And today we got pretty much a quiet day. If you look here at the euro chart in front of you, you notice that the euro has been kind of drifting downward, still has an overall bullish momentum bias to it, still locked in. Bulls are still in control, but they're letting the price action kind of wane a little bit. So we'll see where it goes from here. But as of right now, as of this momentos, the bulls still have the edge in the market. So I think all pullbacks are being bought here in the euro. People are using pullbacks as a buying opportunity. So I expect that the market will continue to move higher. Taking a look here. Before we get to the next one, let me help my man out here in the land down under. What up, Loco? You want to see S32? I got you covered. Yep, it's morning time in the land down under. So let me hook you up because your markets are open and you need to make trading choices pronto. All right, so just be a second. Here's my computer boots up. It's taking a little while here. Not sure what's going on. Okay. S32 on the ASX. Let's get that up for you. Waiting. Come on, computer. Taking a minute for the data to come in. I'm not sure why that's taking so long. Hopefully we can get a picture up here. Let's refresh the view. Maybe that'll help. Oh, okay. Insufficient resources. Okay. Well, let's try something else. See if I can do it another way. Bear with me just for a second here. It's more than one way to do things. There you go. There we go. All right. So on S32, the bulls are in control of this one still too, keeping prices elevated here. And the market has moved into more of a neutral type position. I think you should be okay on this one. If you take a look at the report, I think your buy signals on this one should be right there for you. This is a buy the pullback situation, so you're good on S32 for long positions. All right, let's take a look at SVL for you. On the ASX, Silver Mines. All right. All right. Let's fix this up. All right, on Silver Mines. Okay, so the bulls have lost. This one looks like it is topped out, and we have a crash alert. So this one is poised to move downward. So not ready to get long again yet. If you were long, if you're long, from a while back or whatever have you, then you're basically just riding it out, and waiting for another buy signal. But as of right now, this one, the bears have come in. You had this crash alert from the day before. You came into it, got some downside production, and it's looking like it wants to do a little bit more downside production. And you're consolidating too here. It's been moving sideways for quite some time, and I don't suspect that's going away anytime soon. Speaking of sideways price action, take a look here at the pound sterling. And as you can see here, the last four trading sessions have been muted. The market is kind of chilling right now. It's parking itself. It doesn't want to do anything right now. So it is sideways to neutral right now. Slight bullish bent to it, but for the most part, the market is neutral. All right, I stress that again. You have a neutral market. All right, neutral to bullish. Looking at the mighty Bitcoin futures, and this one now put in a crash alert coming into today. We didn't get any initial downside production, but possibly maybe tonight. So we are looking out for that downside production between tonight and tomorrow's trading. As far as Ethereum is concerned, it's been the more bullish of the two, and that one's looking for continuation upside patterns above the Kumo cloud here. So buy on the Ethereum, sell signal on the Bitcoin. Taking a look at the US dollar. So the US dollar is trying to relock itself back in on the bullish situation, but not so fast. As of right now, the Bears are still in control on this. The momentum goes to the Bears right now, where rallies are being sold. Okay, so the Bears are still in control. All right, so you're just waiting for a buy signal, which you have gotten neither. You've not gotten a buy signal in quite some time, and one is not yet forthcoming. Perhaps it will soon, but right now you're selling rallies. All right. You're only selling rallies, so you must wait to get your confirmed sell signals in the US dollar. All right. So you're just selling on rallies. You are not buying dips in the dollar. Next up is oil. Looking at crude oil right now. And as you can see here, we got a bot check today. Looks like the selling is going to be picking up here in crude oil, which is interesting because you got this crash alert coming into the trading session, and then you got initial downside production that is underway. So right now the bears are winning the battle here. The top of the Kumo cloud is proving to be a resistance point here on your oil. So looking at sell orders coming in on the oil. Looking at gold. So gold right now, the bulls have the slight advantage, but you got a sideways market right now. So sideways to slightly bullish is what's going on right now. You did just bounce off of a 52-week low there, and now the market is trying to build a base for a rally. Just have to wait and be patient here. So far, pullbacks have been well supported for now. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, but on this one, I will follow the reports to the T. I would not do anything outside of reports. Follow the reports. That's one thing I like about the reports, because when you're dealing with the PulseWave reports, they tell you specifically what to do about the market that you are trading. I can't do that in these videos. I can only tell you what's going on the algo chart. But what to do about it, that's where the reports come in. Because I can say and tell you, well, this is what the market is. The bulls are in control. but the reports will tell you if you're doing anything in this particular market at this particular time. It's telling you if you're going to be buying, what the situation is for you to buy, and if you're going to be selling, here's the situation you're looking for to sell. So the reports are very specific and gives you specific buy and sell signals that you are to trade off of. And that's what I like the reports, because I can be wrong in these end of day reports as far as where I think the direction of the market may be headed, but the reports are never wrong. The reports tell you specifically what to do about the markets that we cover in these videos. And that's the great part. So regardless of what I say in these videos, stick to the reports. All right. The reports tell you what to do about what you're seeing and hearing in these videos. And I can't stress that enough. Taking a look now at silver. So silver is in a similar situation with gold, but it's a little bit stronger than gold. It's consolidating up here too, above the Kumo cloud. So it's a little bit more bullish than silver. I'm sorry, than gold, but you got a $20 resistance zone, psychological resistance zone in silver at this time. A strong close above $20 an ounce will help to relock in on this bullish momentum and cause the rally to be extended further. Maybe even get back up into 21 and back up to the 22 handle. But as of now, you're still in this bear market, and this is nothing more than a bear market rally that you hope will continue to run at this time. So on this one, again, follow the reports and you'll do well. Looking at the Dow Jones by way of the diamonds, the DIA, and we have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading on the DIA, on the diamonds. All right, so it looks like the market may have topped out, and we may see a sell-off that is coming. So if that is the case, you're definitely going to want to be prepared for that event. We'll wait and see, will the market confirm this tonight into tomorrow's trading in the Dow Jones. We talked about gold a minute ago, so let's take a look at GLD. And you can see GLD is showing a little bit more defined weakness than the futures are showing. And as you know, equities are a better price than the futures because they don't have these overshoots when it comes to support and resistance zones like futures do. So this one here could be telling a different story, that perhaps the bulls are starting to lose a battle up here. And perhaps you won't have enough bids to come in to support the pullback in the market. Now, mind you, these are gap downs, so gaps have to be back and filled. But this is a true test for the gold market right now. Is the market building a base and getting ready to turn, or are the bears going to come in and destroy the rally and just sell this rally down? That's the big question as we're moving forward. Looking at the Russell My Hustle by way of ticker IWM, and you can see here this market is gaining strength. It's the strongest of all of the stock indices, even stronger than the Dow. The Dow is giving you a sell signal where the Russell is not. Perhaps the Russell wants to run some more. So this one's interesting. There's no sell signal here in the Russell. All right, but we do have that one in the Dow that we need to pay very close attention to. All right, now we talked about oil. So here's ticker OIH, and it had a crash alert coming into today, but we got no downside production, no confirmation of that today. Instead, the market rallied. All right, it rallied. So the bears came in here and wanted to sell the rally, and then the bulls came in and said, no, not so fast. We're going to defend the support zone here, and we're going to buy this pullback. And they managed to get the market to rally. So very interesting. But you're not out of the woods yet. The bears are still here. Remember, these alerts can lead the market 3 to 5 days out. So you're still in the danger zone here in the oil. All right, so you got to watch that. Follow the reports and you'll be fine. Next up is the NASDAQ 100. Now, the NASDAQ 100, it's not a secret, it's been the weaker of the indices. So we came into today with a rally alert in the NASDAQ 100, and we got no upside production. Instead, we got a very narrow range inside day, which is a setup bar. It typically sets up for the market to explode higher tomorrow or collapse down. That's what these setup bars do. They set up the market for a big move. This one, I'm not surprised if it moves higher to hit the initial target of the bottom of the Kumo cloud at around $290 a share. Next upside target will be about $305 a share. So this one being the weakest, once it starts going, it will encourage the other indices to run. So right now, the indices are just waiting for its weakest member to get on board. And then I think we can see a really powerful bear market rally be underway. We talked about silver futures earlier. Now let's look at the SLV, all right, the silver ETF. And you can see it's not as pronounced as the futures, but nevertheless, you can see how it's being elevated here. Market's not being allowed to fall. The bulls are in firm control right now. Your overhead resistance in SLV is the $18 a share. A good solid close above that will open the door for this to get a nice little run back up to 20 or so. So right now it's looking good for the SLV for silver now. And then we come to the S&P 500. Now, you know, they've been doing reallocations and moving securities in and out of the S&P 500. And if you take a look here, you'll notice that this one, it's not as strong as the Russell. And it's not even as strong as the Dow because it's inside the Kumo cloud, but mostly it's at the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So it's at the initial profit target objective. The next one is about $400 a share. So you are, you got some ways to run. You got some upside potential that you can still run up here. The bulls have the market, supported at the current price level. So no sell signals being given off here either. The Dow is the only one of the indices at this time that is showing that possible sell signal. We'll know because we'll get a confirmation because the market will sell off and give us the downside production. If it does not, then that means that the market is not quite ready. But of course, the big story is bonds. Looking at ticker TLT, and you will see here that the bond market that seemed like it was never going to stop falling finally does stop falling, stages a bear market rally back and fills the gaps from here, but you made a gap on the way up. So now the market's drifting slowly back down because you need to back and fill this gap. And the bond market is still a hot mess. And I don't know if it's going to end anytime soon. Let's see here. Hey, Dex, not sure if you saw this or talked about this, but AMC closed at 666 today. Is that wonky or what? Yeah, and it does happen to be Halloween. Well, let's take a look. Let's see what we can find here on the AMC. I did add AMC to Dex's watch list too. So if you log in on your dashboard to Dex's watch list, I did add AMC on my watch list, so it should be on there. GameStop's on there, AMC's on there, Ford Motor, things like that. All right, so here on the AMC. All right, so AMC is already in the devil's triangle, in the devil's box. So not funny to see the 666 close, right? All right, but let's examine this a little bit further. All right, this 666 close is a bullish pointer. And this bullish pointer took out the prior bullish pointer from the week of October the 26th. And you're already in the devil's box, the devil's triangle already, meaning that you're in an extended oversold condition, and a rally, a powerful rally could, start at any moment. Now, this is not a powerful rally. This is a rally. It is a technical bounce off of the 52-week lows, but we're nowhere in the strong, dynamic bear market, rally phase. But it has potential. All right, it does have potential. Bottom of the Kumo cloud around the $9 mark would be the initial upside target, followed by the $12 mark, which marks the top of the Kumo cloud. So this market does have a ways to run as far as top side is concerned. But yeah, that 666 does not surprise me, being that we're already in the devil's box, and we've been in the devil's box for a minute, as you can see here, since October the 19th. We hit that milestone. So I'm not shocked. But the 666 is very interesting because it did it within the devil's box. Wow, man. I know, right? Never ceases to amaze. Nothing surprises me anymore. All right, we talked about the US dollar, but we didn't look at UUP. So here's UUP, the US dollar ETF. And as you can see here, the market did jump up. This is a gap up on the open, and that's going to need to be rectified as well. The bears are still in control of the dollar. Can the dollar relock in and rally and explode higher? Of course it can. But right now, the truth of the matter is rallies are being sold in the dollar. All right. It came down, rallied, and then sold off. And that's what I think the market's going to do again. I think you're going to see lower highs followed by lower lows. All right. So you got to sit tight and just do what you need to do. Follow the reports, and you'll be fine. Looking at the miners index, XME is the ticker. We had the crash alert. We got the initial downside production. Then we got the narrow range inside day, setting up for a major crash, possibly tomorrow, or maybe even a false breakout. So be prepared for anything on that one. But right now, the bears are in control. You're still in a bear market. The bear market has relocked itself back in and could take prices a lot lower from here. So be cautious if you're trading XME. All right, and that's it, folks. That's all. We covered quite a few charts today. So if you have not already taken the plunge, go to pulsewavetrading.com, take the 14-day trial challenge, see how much money you can make trading alongside us over these next 14 days free of charge. And if you don't have time to watch the markets, but you want to participate in the markets, shoot me over a message. Go to pulsewavetrading.com. And we do offer managed account trading services as well for qualified applicants. And with that being said, remember to smash the like button. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out.